everybody, and welcome to Monday's Moments. I'm Michelle, and this is the Doodle Den. We have a couple of things that we're going to touch on tonight, and the topic that we have, I think most people will be able to associate and resonate a little bit with, and understand maybe a little bit more of what a person going through the recovery stage while they're in rehabilitation after a serious injury or illness is actually not all, but many of them are going through. But before we do that, I want to do this week's fun fact. I may have already done it. If I did, I'm sorry. I have a serious issue with memory. It does not always work. So, sorry about that. So excuse me if I happen to goof that. But seeing it's wedding season, I'll just throw this out there. I am also an ordained minister in 48 states. I am allowed to perform weddings, commitment ceremonies, ribbon ceremonies, baptisms. It's non-denominational, but it's something that meant a lot to me. And to be able to, I was born and raised Catholic. I do still believe in many of the aspects, but there's some that I'm not seeing eye to eye on. And it's not that I'm going off on my own. It was just, to me, it was an achievement and an accomplishment. And it was actually something that I got to do alongside my dad, and about a year and a half before he passed away. So that gave it extra meaning, and my dad's thing. So that's tonight's fun fact. Anyway, also before I forget, within the next few coming months, we had started discussing doing not appearances, what do you call it, motivational speeches at different events, schools, any kind of, I guess you'd say, gathering of people that it's about inspiration, perseverance, how they can make a difference, what is okay to do, what really not okay to do, which some people think are okay to do. But okay, so if anybody is interested in that, they can also contact me. But we won't be doing at least for a few months, so please keep that in mind. And depending on where exactly you are, we will be willing to travel. Like I said in the past 5 years, we hope to have a chapter in every state in the New England area. In 10 years, our goal is to be moving across the country into other states rather than New England. There are many reasons. One of the reasons being that it helps us with being able to have more resources for people that may need them. Another reason is the program that we've started is something totally new. It's not something that really has been talked about very much. It not that it hasn't at all, but very much. And I would like to be able to use this platform to help get the conversation going. And let's make a change. We can do this together. I also want to very quickly remind people that we have our Mother's Day basket raffle. It is open until May 6th at 5 p.m. And you can visit that at www.thedoodledenfoundation.org. And with every $5 donation, you will also receive every $5 donation is one entry into Mother's Day basket. The basket is valued at over $400. So if you donate $5, it's one entry, $10, two entries, and so forth and so on. And on May 6th at our 7 p.m. live, I will announce the winner. So if you can, please consider taking a chance at this and let's get it done. The more help that we get and the more support we get, the more we're able to help other people, the more we're able to build up to the point where we need to be in order to be a fully running I don't know how you'd say it, a fully running, well-oiled machine. So the more that we can get that going, the more that we can help people, the more that we can get them the services that they need. And that's going along with what tonight's topic is. But before we get to that, oh yes, there's gonna be more, you know. So I want to apologize to two people that honestly I've been great people, amazing supporters. They've educated me on some things, and I cannot thank them enough. One is Michelle Heath, who is actually who we got our pups from, that we now have Moxie and Harper. So thank you so much, Michelle Heath, for your support. Thank you from the minute she heard what we were doing, she was part of what we were doing. And she immediately was 100% tell me what I do to help. And we ended up getting our babies from her. And she was absolutely awesome to deal with. So a huge thank you to Michelle Heath. I appreciate it. If you're here, say hi. If you're here during the live, but you see it later on, let me know that you've seen it, and just say, hey. The pups are probably going to be in a few minutes, I can hear them on the other side of the door. My daughter's been trying to. Hey, Michelle. Great. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your support. And the pups are doing awesome. They're getting so big. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can hear them on the other side of the door with my oldest daughter. And I'm kind of, they're being a little rowdy. They're getting to the point where they're very comfortable, but I really honestly do think they may be part kangaroo. They can get in, they can jump like you would not, like they're going almost 4 feet in the air. And they are so funny, but boy, are they crazy right now. But that's okay. They are so super smart and they are learning each and every day. So that is awesome. There's also one other person that I would like to apologize to. Oh my goodness, Michelle. It's insane. I cannot believe how the height that they can get. And they get so excited. And the more excited they are, they actually use things as springboards almost. And it's not even a springboard, it can be a piece of their toys. And they will literally, they use my daughter. She'll be sitting on the floor with them and they will use her, jump on her, and leap. It's insane. It's so funny though. They are hysterical. Okay, back to where I was going real quick. There's a lady I'd like to say a huge thank you, and I would like to give a huge shout out to. And I am sorry, I should have thanked her earlier. That is my, I take full responsibility, but I would like to say thank you. And this lady firsthand knows exactly what people are going through. And she's educated me, and it's a wonderful lady by the name of Mary Beth Gaham. Gaham. I don't want to butcher your name. Gaham, I believe that's how you say it. And it's a book that she wrote called Winnie the Elmo Service Dog. And it is such an adorable little book. It's a true story about her Labrador retriever that she got, who it was very hard for her. She liked to play more than any. She was an almost service dog. But she did learn things that, was helpful. But she was definitely not like her first service dog that had Tanner for, I believe it said 12 years. There's also a spot in the back of the book that is absolutely awesome. It shows a ton of resources and what proper service dog etiquette is. This is a great book to have for anybody that has any interaction with the service animal, especially children, it's written in a way that everybody can understand it. And it's a fun book. It's exciting, and it has actual pictures of Winnie, and I believe there was even one of Tanner in here. Yes, there was, right there. That was Tanner. And then you had her golden lab right here. That was Winnie. So, like I said, these actually, well, one's going to go into our children's basket that we will be raffling off. Probably, I'm thinking that one's in August. I'm thinking we're going to do kind of like a back to school type of fun basket. Mary Beth didn't only share this with me. By the way, this book can be purchased on Amazon, and the title again is Winnie, the Almost Service Dog. And it's definitely worth checking. I am so thankful she donated a couple of copies to us. The banging you hear outside are two little puppies. But whoa! Sorry, 1 second. I had a flying puppy. She literally just almost cleared the gate. So, okay. Anyway, wow. Talk about fun. Catch the flying puppy.
I caught it.
Can you get them some toys and let them play? So this is a definite read, and I believe it's $9.99 on Amazon, and it is worth every penny. Now, the other thing that she had sent to us, and we just got this today, so I haven't been able to look at it a real lot, it's a coloring book of service dogs, and it's a fundraiser for the Positivity Service Dogs. Now, anybody that has been following us knows that we also support other nonprofits that are helping people in numerous ways. And when we seen this, we thought this was so cool. It's a really cool coloring book, again, that can be purchased on Amazon, and it's a fundraiser for charity, and it goes to Positivity for Dogs Service Dogs, and the web address you want to visit there is www.positivelyservicedogs.org. And it's very, very cool. And again, Amazon, and this also will go into the children's raffle. So as you can see, my little assistant behind me waving. She's trying to hide. She said, excuse her. She'll be back in a moment. So thank you, me Beth. I cannot say thank you enough. Your donation means a lot, and we will make sure that the copies that we have, we're going to make sure that they get out there and they get to people who should be learning these things. Whether they're just getting a service animal, this would be a perfect book to go with them. most people don't know service animal etiquette. So thank you to both Michelle Heath and to Mary Beth. I want to say I don't want to Gaham. I think I am so sorry if I butchered your name. I apologize. So finally, here we go till tonight's subject. It's something that isn't spoken about enough. It's starting to come out more and more. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about my struggle. You'll learn a little bit more about me. Moxie, wait. You will learn a little bit more about me, but you'll also maybe get an inside look where I think everybody can kind of understand. And they, I'm sure, at one point in time may have felt this way. So here we go. When you're in rehabilitation during the recovery process, a lot of times you will be sent to a nursing facility, a nursing home, rehabilitation clinic, which really in a rehabilitation clinic, there's my assistant again. She's coming back. I'm just so here's the thing. They are not equipped, and as I've said this as repeatedly, they have social workers that are there, but the social workers that are there are not there for any type of therapeutic or counseling services. And your mind and your body have to work together. If one is suffering, the other is too. They're very closely connected. And this is something that I've learned the hard way. When somebody goes from having a quote unquote normal life to in a split second losing that ability, you go through a lot of phases. You go through anger, you go through frustration. That one really never ends. And that's depression. And this happens to a lot of people. And most people won't seek out to their families of this because their families, the people that are lucky enough to have people come in and see them on a regular basis, they don't want to burden, as they see it, them. They don't want them to worry about them anymore. And sometimes they're even embarrassed because you feel like, hey, I should be grateful. And even though you are grateful to be alive, you are happy that you made it through. You have the problem of everything you knew is gone. Getting something a few feet away, which would have taken a few moments. No, you either A, can't do it all, or it takes you 10 minutes to do it, and by the time you do it, you're exhausted, or you get there and you forget what you went there for in the first place. The depression doesn't seem to end because you'll always feel, not you'll, but I can only speak about me personally, about that you're not doing enough. You're not doing a good enough job. And you won't talk to your families. You don't want to bother them. And you put on this brave face, and then the moment they walk out that room, you shatter into a million pieces. And even when you feel so alone and isolated. And that's part of what we want to change at the Doodle Den Foundation. We have many plans, and I want to do this. But again, we need everybody's support, as much support as we can get. One of the ways that we would like to combat this is, as you've heard me talk in the previous lives, I've said about how we wanted to do a volunteer team or a few volunteer teams that would be willing to donate a few hours, either a week, a month, whatever is convenient for them, where they'll go into a rehabilitation nursing facility and visit somebody that maybe doesn't have somebody coming in all the time. Or, and just not counsel them, because obviously you're not a counselor, but be that sounding board, be that ear, be that person to try and lift them up, especially if you have gone through anything like this as far as the rehabilitation in the past. And give hope, because that's what happens. A lot of time, hope is lost because you get to the feeling of, I can't do this. I'm overwhelmed. I'm in pain. Everything I do makes me tired. And everything I used to be able to do, I can no longer do. No. And you get into this really bad, dark place. And it is so hard to get out of. And it does get better. But I'm not going to lie, it does linger. And there are days where you just can't bring yourself to deal because you feel like you cannot do it. You're not going to be able to do it. No matter how hard you try. And you literally have to talk yourself into believing that you actually can. And sometimes that can take some time. And there's days that you have and you're rearing to go. A little bit of my story that I only touched on a little bit was, and maybe I want people to be able to understand not only me and the foundation and how and why it came about. But also, I know I'm not alone. Hold on one moment, please. God bless you. You're welcome. I want to be able to share stories of success where we can say that we have helped somebody. But here's a part that I kind of touched on. I didn't get much into it for a lot of reasons, but it kind of goes along with tonight's theme. In one of my previous lives, I think it was like the second week, I spoke about how in 2018 I broke my neck and I ended up in I was able, against all odds, to get up and walk, albeit I did have to use a walker on like long durations, but I was doing really well. No. Really, dog? In 2020, I was a passenger in a vehicle. I had gone with a friend of mine. She had asked me to go to an appointment with her and then to a store. And I had nothing else going on. So I went, and we were in a city, which I can't see where that would matter, but trying to, like, it was a city, but it was a 2-lane road, and there was a school across the street, but the speed limit was 35. There was cars parked on the side of the road because there were stores all on the side. Anyhow, we were stopped at a light with our directional on. The light was green, but our directional light was on to take a left-hand turn. While we were waiting for the traffic to pass, I looked, just kind of glanced in the side mirror, and I seen a man, a guy, moving his steering wheel really, really quick, but he wasn't slowing down. And I knew it was coming. And as I went to say something, he hit us. And of course, passenger side of the car, I was in the passenger side of the car. Thank goodness I was in the front. He did enough damage with me there. So I ended up having an MRI done because it hurt. I had whiplash. I had hurt my neck again from being hit. And I guess when you see it, they say it's worse. I don't know. I seen it coming. I know that much. I don't remember a lot of other little details. However, I remember I hurt my neck, but the problem is that my lower back was now really, really, really hurting. And to the point where I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't stand. I couldn't sit. I couldn't do much. And I went to my neurosurgeon, who did tests and found that there was damage to my lumbar spine from the accident. And we tried a few different alternatives to surgery, which ultimately did not work. When I went into the hospital, it'll be 3 years, I believe, this coming August. I went in on my own 2 feet. I had my walker. I went in walking. Well, I ended up there for 4 days and leaving in a wheelchair and cannot feel anything from the waist down since. So this is now number 2. I keep telling myself, and it's one of the only things that gets me up. I have 3 things. Well, okay, more than 3. A few things that come up that make me get up. And one of those things is knowing that there are people like me that need help. And I have a purpose. Because for a long time, after not just the first one, but then the second one as well, I went to a very dark place. And I know other people are there. And I was lucky enough that on the surgery on my lumbar spine, my partner actually, and my daughter, who I am beyond grateful, she had a birthday on April 13th. It was her 14th birthday. I'm so blown away that she's already 14, but she is an amazing girl. And I can't tell you how grateful I am for her and how she is to me. She's one of the main reasons that I'm here. She's one of the main reasons I fight. She's one of the main reasons why I keep going and I get up every day. The is I know I'm here for a reason. And that reason is I'm not the only one that feels this way. I know that the way that rehabilitation is set up needs to be changed. And there are so many people that get caught in that trap. And in a lot of places, once you're in, it's hard to get out. Because to put it very, very bluntly, you're a dollar sign in that bed. And they don't want you to leave. Unless, of course, your insurance runs out. Then it doesn't matter how you feel or if you're okay. Then that's when the social worker will come in to tell you that your insurance no longer is any good there. So that's pretty much the social worker experience that I have encountered in a few different facilities. We need to change that. Another thing that we would like to do again. One moment, please. Hopper, stop eating Sarah. Jillian. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Big Doodle. That food is not for you. So another part that it comes to is the realization that your life is different. Hard realization. I always say that I refuse to stay in this wheelchair. I will someday, somehow, one way or another, get up again. I did it the first time. I did the second time. But I have been struggling because it's been a lot longer. And I'm still in this chair. But every day I will continue to do my best to move forward.
While she's laying all the food down.
We'll be bringing puppies over in a moment so that everybody can see them and see how big they're getting. They are almost size, and it's so funny because our mascot, Golden Doodle, Sarah, they're almost as tall as her. And she is a Golden Doodle. So now we're waiting to see how big our girls get. I want everybody to know that they can make a difference. They can help somebody that's in one of the situations. And you never know when you could be in that situation. I never thought I'd be in either one of them. I didn't know brakes were a luxury, but apparently they were a luxury item. The accident that actually ultimately caused the surgery and the chair, it was his third car accident that week. We were his second car accident that day. Let that sink in.
Do you want to do puppies?
3, 1 week, 2, 1 day. Yet he was still driving the vehicle. He didn't after he hit us. They actually let him walk away. Yes, give me one moment and we will. Okay, before we go any further, sorry, addict already explained.
Moxie, I'm gonna snatch you. I'm gonna snatch your leaf. I'm gonna snatch that pom-pom right off your head. I got Hopper whenever you're ready.
Okay, the first one we're going to say, let me fix my hair here, or they will eat it. The first one we have that is going to come and say hi to us tonight is my hyper one, Miss Hopper. Woohoo! You guys can also see it. Hello, baby. Oh my goodness. You guys can also see the babies on, whoop, look. Oh. Hello. You guys can also see that. We have some awesome videos that we have been posting, and more will be coming up. Say goodbye. Oh, ow!
She wants your hair.
Woo! Holy cow! And that's my hyper one. I have trouble holding her and controlling her a little bit. Because she does go a little loony. Sorry that everything is getting a little messed up. Oh, you're gonna act up too? This is my more mellow girl, and the funny part is I thought excuse you.
It's my baby.
I thought she was gonna be my firecracker.
She's my baby.
And she is actually the easier one. However, and they are very, very smart. So, hello, Moxie. Oh, yes.
That's my baby.
She does know her name. Hold on. She does. Look. Look at that Moxie girl. We will be putting more and more videos up. We will also be posting more on YouTube.
Oh, hello.
I believe they go back to the vet in about a week or two. So you guys will be getting the update on that as well. I hope, Jill.
Yeah.
Get over there.
I know.
My goodness, they are like having twin 1-year-olds.
Come on.
But they're hysterical.
In the box.
They make me laugh. You know,
Cookies.
2024 this year has already started off rough.
That's been epic.
And we need to make this a better year. We need to make this happen. Because the way, can you grab my coffee? The way I put it there. The way that it's going now, it's no bueno. It's not good. Let's all stand. Oh, jeepers creepers. Hold on, Jillian. Can you come here, please? Oh, never mind that. Jill, get over there. They got something in there, I think. Oh, yeah, the lights, honey. Sorry, guys. My daughter went to go hide and they decided to, oh boy, she left. Let us see what we can jump and attack.
Moxie.
That's Moxie.
Moxie.
That funny part.
No.
My calmer one is my big mouth.
No.
My hyper one is my quiet one. Go
Can I
here.
move the food bag? I'll take them back out. Can I move the food bag out here?
Yeah.
Because they just.
So,
Hey.
I mean, everybody
Yeah, right to the food bag.
at one point in time, as I think, dealt with some sort of a depression. And in the rehabilitative recovery, it's not addressed in any way, shape, or form. And that needs to change. Because you feel like you've lost who you are. You've lost everything. What can you do? When the first time my daughter was 8, and one of my immediate first thoughts were, how am I going to be a mom? I can't be a mom.
Hey.
Why am I still here? And thank goodness for my best friend Steph, who came in and gave me the boot in the butt that I needed. And then she made regular visits and actually decorated my room, because that was one of the things that I used to get upset about. Not even upset, sad. That's the word I would use. Everybody's room, you'd walk down the halls and everybody's room had cards and balloons or flowers or something. Mine had nothing. Albeit my dad, sorry, my puppies are rearranging furniture. What was I just saying, Jillian?
About your father.
Huh?
About, like, your father.
Oh, albeit my dad did bring me chocolate every week. And the CNAs and the nurses, yeah, that was they enjoyed a lot of it. And my dad couldn't understand why I was going through so much chocolate, but it was there, and I didn't mind. With some of them that treated me human, I didn't mind to offer it to them. Others, they thought it was just I had things stolen while I was there.
Mom, I could present the piece from now on.
And I got to a place the first time that I didn't think I was going to get out of. And then I realized, okay, my purpose is to start this foundation and to change the things that are not right and to help as many people as we can. Some of the things that we can help with are co-pays, companionship, resources so that you can get hospital beds or recliners or medical equipment. We hope to be networking with various other people, including mental health therapists that would to possibly help us with maybe working with some of our clients once we're in the nursing homes or once they're even home. You're happy to be home, but that struggle is still very, very, very much there. And it's a day-to-day struggle, and it's not one that goes away until you feel whole again. And it is a slow process. And I'm still trying to get to that process. And I am putting everything I have and everything that I can and everything that I am into this foundation. And I'm asking you to join us. Now, as we're just about ready to end this week's live, I want to remind you all, and you can check in the links, we have our Mother's Day basket raffle. And to enter, like our video, share. Please help us get the word out. Almost 500 subscribers. Let's get there. Let's get some donations going. You can go to www.doodledenfoundation.org, and on that site at the bottom of the page you'll see that we accept either PayPal or Venmo. Or you can also purchase one of our sweatshirts. It has our logo on the back, and I usually wear one, but tonight I'm actually wearing one of my daughter's school sweatshirts. But what we can do is it's for over $400 worth of merchandise, everything that mom would love, everything in there. There's skincare products, there's makeup wipes, there's all sorts of surprises. So there's 22 items in all in the basket. Again, www.thedoodledenfoundation.org, and you can go to the bottom of the page, and at the bottom of that page, PayPal or Venmo, we accept both of them. If you need an alternate way, you can always contact at our email address, which is the Doodle Den Foundation. Whoops. Foundation at AOL. Yes, I know. I still have AOL.com. And we will be more than glad to help you. What in the world is going on with that? Okay. Other way is also on that website. You'll see that as I was talking that's earlier, the sweatshirts have available. Logo is in black, the color black. They have on the left side, it says the Doodle Den Foundation, and on the back is our logo. And those we have in sizes small through 6XL, with the price of $50 for the small through the XL, 2XL through 6XL is $6 more, so it's $56. The thing we learned about the puppies,
There's the climb.
not only to climb, their paws are actually hands. They really do use them. They're like almost like coons. It's kind of funny. So, okay. So you can also purchase one of the sweatshirts. We will be having another style added on soon, as well as additional merchandise. We're hoping to have t-shirts. The same lady who made our t-shirts, which is LSLD Design. Awesome lady. She did our sweatshirts for us, and I'm going to be having her do our t-shirts this spring/summer. I will give you more information on that. There will be a list within the next day or so, I'm told, of all of the products that are listed in the Mother's Day basket, so that you can see exactly what they are. We also are looking for volunteers. If you're in the state of Maine and you would like to join the Doodle Den Foundation by volunteering, you can contact us at either the email address in the box, or you can call us at 401. Yes, I know, not the right area. 401-585-2536. You can also fill out a form on our website that says contact us. That's another way that you can reach us. If you need help and you are in the state of Maine, you can call. You can actually, there's a button right on the very top of our screen that says need help. So if anybody has any questions at all, please get involved. Join in our conversation. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry I get a little foggy brain sometimes. Sorry I may forget what I'm saying. Has to do with injury. I don't know if injuries or illness. It's kind of, I guess, injury. I guess you would say that. Anyway. Oh my goodness. She has been full of it today. So on that note, please share our video. Let your friends know who we are. We are the Doodle Den Foundation. We are here to make a difference. You can see videos of our pups being uploaded regularly on the Doodle Den Foundation Facebook page, as well as we will also start doing on our YouTube channel. It's called The Den.
No.
So we hope to see you. Please, if you decide to see us on YouTube, subscribe, like, share our page. Help us get our name out. Consider trying to win that Mother's Day basket. And that is, you can enter that until May 6th at 5 p.m. May 6th at 7 p.m. I will be announcing a winner. So hopefully, if you enter, who knows, you could win an awesome basket and also be helping out an amazing cause that can do a lot of great for people that are often overlooked. We help everybody, regardless of age or income. We are the people that help those who make too much for help, but not enough for, that extra, especially when you're out of work or your loved one is out of work. So we also help with resources. So reach out, say hello. We'd love to hear from you. Until next week, I say good night and thank you. It's Jillian, our little co-host and doggy handler. And we hope everyone has a great night and a great weekend. Remember to keep checking back on our Facebook page. And also, very quickly, take her
barker out.
Very quickly, also help by donating. You shop at www.thedoodleden LLC.com. That's actually our actual store. However, 10% of all sales automatically goes to the Doodle Den Foundation, a donation in your name. So there's another way that you can all help. So
I can't hear you.
Please consider, giving us a hand and helping join our cause. Without you, we can't do it. With you, we can move mountains, and we will. One day, or in some cases like mine, one roll at a time. Until next week, my friends, when I hope you join us again. Have a great week.